I really didn't want to use this though. To think I'd be relying on an item's function. Okay. Garnak's Majesty. Th. That's. Arg. What the heck is with that monster? I'll leave this in your hands. That bastard. Janmyeong. Damn it, I can't believe that this is how it ends. There's a way for you to survive. Answer me. Where's the mare that you guys are hiding? The mare? If I tell you that, then it'd be meaningless to get out of here alive. Because if that person finds out about this, I'd be better off dead now. That person. If I'm going to die either way. That's. Or at least, that's a misunderstanding that people might make. But that's not a drug. There's no other way but to eat that in order to reduce the soul's pollution. Since no one. Arg. Wants to die. Kaya. What the hell? The idea. Arg. Ak. Gah. Is this the truth of this world? What good is dignity in a world like this? What was I so scared of? I could be this free. You sneaky bastard. There you are. How can a human exist in this world? What's with this guy? I can't see what he is even with, question. Well. It doesn't matter. Is it? Raining again. What the hell was with that guy? I need to find someone among the remnants from the bar who knows about the whereabouts of the mare, though. Hey! You mustn't get too close. You're sick as usual. Captain. We need to alert the inner fortress. Kill me. While I'm still me. This person is a human. Waver her. Collapse. But. Emotions where I won't hesitate. Wait a minute. It might not be too late yet. Ma'am. You need to get to a medical facility as soon as possible. Please wait for a moment. Can this woman still survive? If her deatification progresses, that would be close to impossible, but. Everyone, move quickly. What the hell's happening? All residents are to evacuate immediately. Where are we supposed to evacuate to? Are you the person that Mino talked about? You said you want to reject all the rules of this place, right? You want to judge the world by your own standards and define what a human is. I know people like you very well. I've already seen one before. People who stay here and adapt to it aren't doing it just because they're fools. They're doing it because they don't have a choice. They probably don't have courage. Courage? Courage for the sake of what? To go beyond. To a definition that is more correct. You're probably someone who goes after something like that. And you're probably correct, but I don't have courage, so I don't know what you're thinking. However, I do know one thing. I know that you're dangerous. You need to leave this place. If you're here, people will fall into greater despair. I hope someone like you would. How much medicine do we have? Since we've used medicine to stabilize the fortress master, we don't have much left. Damn it. Go bring out all the medicine that we have. Yes, sir. That's a horned beast's horn. So that's how it's used. Damn it, I can't believe that even a Trihorn's horn is unable to purify him. Captain, please hang in there for a while longer. If he becomes dead, is there no one to revert him back into? If I knew that, do you think I'd be here acting like this? Oi, wake up. I've got a question for you. How dare you do that to the captain? Irk. J1SSI. Captain. I've got a request. Please, kill me. You're the only person who can kill me. Wouldn't people usually ask others to save them in a situation like this? Gorgon Special Laws, Article 1 Verse All souls that have started to corrupt. What seriously useless loyalty he has. But, if there were a few more people like you, there wouldn't have been a need for me to be trapped in that darn tower for 40 years. Alert! Alert! Soul corruption is at 94%. Deatification is about to begin. Everyone, get out of the way. Anti-Dead Extermination Squad, Demon Extermination Squad, Demon Extermination Squad Captain, Jahir, 5th Stage Adapter. Demon Extermination Squad Captain. In accordance to Gorgon Special Laws, Article 1 Verse 4. I'll get rid of Carlton, Northern Inspection Gate Captain, and one other individual immediately. I'll get rid of Carlton, Northern Inspection Gate Captain. And one other individual immediately. I won't let you kill him. I still have questions for him. He stopped my blade. With his bare hands, at that. Sir, I don't know who you might be. But Carlton over here is about to become dead. A terrifying disaster would occur if a Stage 5 adapter becomes dead. We're just here to prevent that from happening. He's going to become dead. I think this should be able to help him, though. That's Garnak's horn. If it's that, then it could be possible to bring him back. Hup. How could you crush such a precious material so recklessly? What a relief. It seems the numbers on the measuring device have stopped changing. Captain. Mino. Her deatification is progressing quickly because her stamina has declined too much. Warning. Soul corruption has risen above 95%. Deatification is about to begin. Her deatification can no longer be stopped. Call Chunghyo. If it's that old geezer, he could do dead slash. Dead slash. I was told that a dead slash simply only cuts away at the corruption itself. The divine physician is attending to an important matter within the inner fortress. I can't simply call him for something as trivial as this. I won't compromise on this. Please step aside. I'll be the one to kill that woman. Because she asked me to do so. What do you think you're doing right now? Stop it immediately. What on earth is this? Ho ho, how did my dear Mino land herself in this state? My pitiful child, let me help you. HAA. Who the hell are you? How the hell did you enter my world? Ho. Isn't working on him. Is this old man the origin of her soul corruption? She might survive if I kill this old man. He stopped my sword. How did you block my normal slash? That person is. How dare you do that to my world? Who the hell are you? My beloved sword that's made out of a trihorn. I can't believe you destroyed my precious sword, you darn bastard. It looks like you broke it with your own hands, though. Ugh. What do you mean? More importantly, brat. What are you going to do now? Because of you, my dead slash was completely disrupted, and the dead slash can only be used with a sword made of a trihorn or something better. That sword? Where did you get such a beautiful sword? Excellent sword. Whoa, whoa, look at how the handle's all sparkly. And the sheath is also made out of a pentahorn. How did you get such a rare? Ho! Are you seriously asking that? Of course I can. Did he just lend his sword to someone he met for the first time so easily? I guess he's very confident in his own abilities. But, I guess that's not what's important right now. Ho, such mysterious energy, it's a sword that's just like its owner. Shall we see what it's capable of then? Is this the illusionary technique I saw just now? No, this is. It's similar to what I see when I use, question. Just wait there quietly, kiddo. It'll be over soon. This is the world that the old man sees. Hey. Damn it, my spirit power is lacking. If not for that darn fortress master. No. My drawings. I'm sorry, how embarrassing. How foolish. You haven't even interacted with my world before. Do you think you can copy my dead slash? I can't do slashes. But. Even if I can't imitate what you did. Stop it. The dead slash isn't something anyone can just do. You're mistaken about something here. What you're doing now isn't being brave but reckless. Someone like you is. Shut up. For the first time in my life. I'm wielding my sword to save the life of another person. That's impossible. What did she look like? Ah, that's right. She's someone who's very playful and stubborn. She's a weak-hearted person despite being an assassin. Someone who doesn't betray others, and, something seems to be missing. Ah. Thank you. For remembering good things about me. The corruption rate is slowing. The deadification seems to be stopping. How could this be? Mino. Are you alright? Claire. Why are you crying? You look less narrow-minded now. Even so, you're still just a brat. By the way, who on earth are you? The dead slash, no, I guess I should call it the dead thrust. Why did you learn that? Divine physician. Did he just use something similar to the dead slash? My dead slash isn't a skill. That is probably why none of the adapters can learn my dead slash. If that's the case, this means that fellow over there is like me. An awakened. Awakened. Existences that lie outside of the standard and the system's rules. They are an extreme minority among humans who have obtained a strong strength miraculously after rejecting the system's adaptation. People who possess the strength to totally overthrow the composition of powers that belong to chaos. Even in all of the mighty land, there are only a small number of known awakened. Because he's an awakened like the divine physician, he was able to use the dead slash, huh? In that case. Calm down. We still don't know who he is. Divine physician, there's nothing more important than the fortress master's life. I've gotten permission from the inner fortress. Step aside. Dark Shadow Squad Captain. Inner Overall Security Squad, Dark Shadow Squad Captain, Stage 5 Adapter. Why is that bastard here? The Dark Shadow Squad has nothing to do with the elimination of the dead. And we, the Demon Extermination Squad, have already taken care of the dead. The Dark Shadow Squad Captain pays respects to the emissary of the Emerald Bug. Sir, please follow us into the inner fortress. Huh? Why is the Demon Extermination Squad Captain here? And even the Divine Physician, too? You're saying that he is the emissary of the Emerald Bug? We finally meet, J1SSI. Before we go into the main topic, I think a self-introduction from myself is due. I'm Jurhan Chiver. I'm the person who's in charge of the internal matters of the Gorgon Fortress. I'm J1. You're just as the Divine Physician described. Haha. J1SSI, I'll ask you without beating around the bush. Are you the emissary of the Emerald Bug? No. I guessed as much. Aren't you the emissary of the Emerald Bug? Oi, kiddo. It's my turn to ask you a question now. While the Spirit Stone is known for increasing one's spirit power, it's mainly used to confirm whether one is of the Emerald Bug clan. If you're not from the Emerald Bug clan, where did you get those Spirit Stones from? And how is your soul not susceptible to corruption while being able to use the Spirit Stone? I picked them up. And I can just touch them somehow. What happened to the owners of those Spirit Stones? They're dead. They're dead. Who would dare to kill the people from the 5 great clans of the Almighty Land? I killed them. What did you just say? Calm yourself down, Captain. He attacked me first. They tried to steal the horns that I had on me. That's why I fought them. The Emerald Bug clan is a group that's very greedy over materials. So that's what happened. J1SSI, could you possibly tell me about what happened to you after you entered chaos in detail? J1SSI, could you possibly tell me about what happened to you after you entered chaos in detail? I see. I'll summarize what you've just said. azurascans.com. You got caught up in something by chance and entered U003 chaos U003E. Then, you got the spirit stones from the Emerald Bug clan by chance and entered this fortress. And managed to learn the divine physician's dead even though you've only seen it once. I see. I get it now. Inner administrator, you believe his words? I do. Did you go insane due to the fortress master not being around? Divine physician, in order to gain someone else's trust, I need to first trust that person. If it's okay, could I ask you a few more questions? Sure. The body you have right now is a living one, is that right? azurascans.com. I didn't join the main game and came out of the U003 Tower of Nightmare U003 beat destroying it, which is why I'm in soul form. There's a high chance that the illusion tree mistook me as a dead and sent me into U003 chaos U003E. My physical body is probably still on Earth. How did you know that I'm not dead? Got caught up in something by chance and entered U003 chaos U003E . No one in U003 chaos U003E would describe their own death as you did. Is the reason why you don't want to reveal your identity due to something like you being threatened by someone? Maybe, maybe not. I guess that means something like it, but not exactly, huh? The truth is, I've got something to apologize for. For the last 4 days, I've sent my subordinates to monitor you. azurascans.com. I know that. You're talking about the guy who watched me from the roof, right? As expected, you already knew about it. You're much stronger than we thought, so it was pretty hard for them to monitor you. But it's not like we didn't gain anything out of it. Word day target. Destruction of street stalls in the northern region. Estimated damage be 30 million Horan. Target. The 3 Janaya brothers of Forbidden Heaven clan, in the process, the Northern L Gate 14 people with SYMP target. The 3 Janaya BR the Forbid target. Medium SI target. Medium S in this PR Dam target D Tav H Carlton, the inspection GA captain. Unrest among residents by taking OT spirit stones thoughtlessly. T. Slaughtered thugs in the back alley. Arget. After entering twilight dusk, he threatened the vice workshop chief. Target. Illegal takeover of twilight dusk for 3 days. In the process of this, around 180 million Horan worth of assets were destroyed. Target using SS rank material Garnak Shorn. In the process, target danger level, SS, target power level, can't be estimated. Known damage caused, around 380 million Horans worth. azurascans.com. Do you know what others call someone like this? A crazy person. Zero. Damn, I have no idea if this guy's a hero or a villain. He's just a crazy person. You might be a hero to some, and a crazy person to others. People are calling you by various nicknames. And to me, people like you are called protagonists. There's a special characteristic that belongs to protagonists like you. The fact that they're famous. Protagonist? Do you think we're in a webtoon or something? However, you're not famous in any way. Someone has been keeping your information hidden from the public eye. And it seems that power is hostile towards you. If they are the people behind you, you wouldn't have had any trouble with the identification documents. You are a protagonist, who is being chased by some kind of large power which also happened to escape to chaos by chance. A power that is chasing after me. Although I'm not sure of it, wouldn't it be that person known as the Monarch of Pitch Darkness? Monarch of Pitch Darkness, the first cultivation has been completed. If you entrust this time round's cultivation fully to me, then, one of the 12 monarchs of the Almighty Land. Just how strong are these monarchs? I won't ask about who and what you are, and I won't ask you to compensate for the damages you've caused within the fortress either. We, the Gorgon Fortress, will provide you with protection. Is the Gorgon Fortress strong enough to go up against the 12 monarchs of the Almighty Land? Are the 12 monarchs the ones who are chasing after you? There's a chance that it's one of them. That's great, then. Because then, the monarchs would become unable to interfere in the matters that occur within chaos. So, what do you want from me in return? J1SSI, you just need to do us one favor. Please save our fortress master. 2 hours later. Your thrust and my slash. Don't we have to decide which is superior? That's what he says. Kiddo, you've cleared the Tower of Master as well, right? Old man, do you know something about it? If you win against me, I'll answer as many of your questions as you want. That's probably impossible for you, though. Let's fight again. Old man, the match has already been decided. I still haven't used my ultimate technique. If I use it, you'll die. I'm just not using it because I'm worried for you. He's been saying that since just now. Probably around 60, probably. Ha! Brat, I'm 1,000 years old. The mere 60 years of thrusting that you've done would never have a chance at winning against my 1,000 years of slashing. Did you really slash for 1,000 years? Yeah. From my point of view, it looks like you've only done it for 10 years, though. You little brat. Let's see if you can still say that after getting hit by this. Ho ho. You're not bad, kid. I'm being pushed back this much after using the normal thrust. Your technique, it's pretty good. What's its name? Normal thrust. A truly arrogant name. How is that normal at all? If you gave it such a name, then it makes it look like you've got a stronger technique. It exists. A stronger technique. The Soul King of Chaos. I faced the king, something that reminded me of the Soul King. Am I able to cut through it? Of course, he's not comparable to the Soul King, but that level of power. Here I go. Wait a minute. Hold up. Aye. I've lost, you punk. The fifth region of the Almighty Land, the region of strong steel. Say that again. What happened to pitch darkness? Based on what I found out, the current monarch of pitch darkness is trying to contact chaos. Chaos? Why would he do that? Unbending strong steel, monarch of strong steel, HOU. All the monarchs of the Almighty Land have already signed a secret treaty to not interfere with the matters of chaos, though. The matter's a little complicated. Please take a look at the screen first. It's that, cleared 99th floor alone, video that's been going around, huh? What about that? Wasn't that edited? The product in the video is said to be in a contract with the 9th region's monarch of pitch darkness. Where is this product? That's. It said that he refused to clear the tutorial, broke through the ceiling of the tower, and has escaped to chaos. U003 system /U003E. The tutorial game has been completely halted. The cultivator on the 100th floor should have been watching him, though. How did he do something like that? He killed the cultivator. You're joking, right? Did that 9th region bastard have connections in chaos? Ah. It's something we found out during our investigations. But the monarch of pitch darkness seems to have been involved with the matters of chaos for a long time now. Out of the 10 clans within chaos, a few of them have been in constant contact with the monarch of pitch darkness. What the hell are you up to, pitch darkness? Send the letter to help me get access to chaos. Are you intending to get involved in the matters of chaos? I'm just going there to observe. I need to know what's happening, after all. Send 10 elite warriors of the Gold 1 grade and high young. A stage 5 adapter should be good enough. Yes, sir. Phew, he didn't shout today. 000 chaos. I wonder if Chunghyo is doing well. He would have lived a long life if not for that trash personality of his. He's probably living a quiet life there. I won't let you do it. You brat, you have no respect for elderlies. I heard you, so just get down already. Just what kind of bastard would be able to do that after doing just a few thrusts for 40 years? About 10 billion times, maybe. Don't spout bullshit at me. Are you telling me that you've been doing 8 thrusts a second every day for 40 years without sleeping or eating? I can do 100 thrusts in a second, not just 8. How did you think of only using your sword to thrust? Hope Pi Omega. Wait a minute, it can't be that sharp and alien energy that I felt when I first met him. It wasn't anything like pressure. It's a thrust that carries a horrifying hostility toward this world. I can't believe this. This kid has become the thrust himself. And is thrusting toward this world every second, even at this very moment. I told you, didn't I? That I thrusted about 10 billion times. By the way, old man, do you remember this paper? The contract we wrote before we started dueling. The loser has to grant the winner a wish. Based on the results of the duel, Despair Divine Physician Chunghyo will faithfully fulfill the contents of this contract. I swear upon my reputation and all the beauties of this world. Damn it. All right. I heard you. You. Are you intending to use me as your slave? I'm feeling bored, so dance for me. I'm not going to do anything of the sort. My request is simple. I just want you to answer my questions honestly. That's all. Well, all right. Let's take a walk outside first. Old man, what's the Tower of Master? You know that a mayor made the Tower of Nightmares, right? The towers made by the Mares have ranks from F to S, but among the Mares, there are existences that don't care about things like ranks. A master is someone who already made S-rank towers when they were an apprentice. Someone who reached the top of a renowned artisan quickly. However, not all towers made by a master would be a Tower of Master. Among them, there are towers that are made with no intention to perform cultivations. Only unique towers are known as Tower of Master. Why make those towers? Are you from the Tower of Master? Yeah, I came out of the 4th Tower of the Master, Melville. It was a tower known as the Moby Dick in the world. A white whale would appear on the 1st floor of the tower, and target humans every minute. It's not difficult for me now, but back then, it was a tower that was very similar to a disaster to me. Many of the martial masters of Murim died. You look like you came from a tower of Master 2. Who made your tower? I think that was his name or something. Did you just say Mullark? Ho, I didn't think there would be any awakened that could clear Mullark's tower. Do you know him? Of course I do. I've traveled with him. I've traveled with him. You've traveled with Mullark? That story is a little long. Let's take a walk outside. One unicorn kebab, please. Is it going to be an alfresco street stall for the time being? Since someone destroyed my bar. Someone here, 2 jugs of beer. I can't believe you still opened a store despite having gone through all that back in the day. You sure are crazy about money. Old man, just drink your damn beer. I guess you feel like something's off. It doesn't feel like they're alive, yet food still exists in a world where people don't feel hunger, am I right? The original chaos was a blessed world. This place was one where souls that were worn out from the almighty land's war went for their sweet rest. Everyone was actually able to regain their lives after being released from them. The warriors dropped their swords and arrows while wandering minstrels sang about peace and not wars. This bastard. Don't you have eyes? What do you think is happening over there? Ugh, let me go. I wasn't holding you back. Aren't they just drunkards? This tastes like water. Yeah, they're not drunkards. They're just acting like drunkards. In chaos, one doesn't get drunk, hungry, or old, after all. However, in such a paradise, humans started to want the opposite. They missed real life which had death, and began to act like they were living a real life. A life where if they didn't eat, they'd die, and if they drank alcohol, they'd get drunk. A life where they have a physical body and a beating heart. However, one day drunkards that started to do new things appeared. An expedition that dreams of the impossible and gathers people together to rediscover real life. That's the Abyss Expedition. Why are they heading to the abyss of all places? To look for the fruit of resurrection. TSK, you're such a boring person. They are fruits that hang on the branches of the illusion tree at the end of the /U003 cabus /U003E. Resurrection. Can someone who's dead be revived? Yeah. The only way that the dead of this world can come back alive is by eating the fruit of resurrection. The Abyss Expedition is an alliance that was formed for the sake of finding that fruit. At that time, I had awakened already, and I was at the age where I was fearless. I was only 150 years old back then, after all. Was Mullark among the expedition members as well? AzureScans.com 3. Awakened, huh? How interesting. I can't believe you managed to achieve an incomplete awakening without abandoning your emotions. You're walking on a unique path of awakening. It must be tough on you. Save it. It seems you're upset because of cultivation. AzureScans.com. Why is a mare going to the /U003 cabus /U003E? Don't mares usually coop themselves in a room and create towers? I have nothing to say to that. It's useless even if I apologize to you on behalf of all the mares. Because that's something I've got to carry for the rest of my life. It's okay if you don't believe my words, but the reason that I went to the illusion tree and am going to the abyss is because of that tower. The one that ends all cultivation. That's my reason for joining this expedition. To end all cultivation. Did the expedition succeed in the end? I was only able to reach the entrance of the abyss because I fell behind on the way. But it seems Monarch reached the top of the illusion tree, because fruits began to drop from the branches. Thanks to that, each of the expedition members were able to go back to chaos with arms full of the fruits. Wait a minute, if they obtained the fruit of resurrection, why is this old man still here in chaos? Old man, get your facts straight. The expedition was a failure. I'm sure you know that too. What do you know? You weren't even there. They only succeeded up to the part where they obtained the fruit. The monarchs and patriarchs of the almighty land. While they didn't have the courage to go back into the abyss, the 4 fortress masters and 10 faction leaders who were part of the expedition at that time weren't a match for those bastards at all. There was an overwhelming difference in power. They were of a totally different league. That was how the fruit was stolen from us. It's as if they had another place that's built for them, a place known as the Resurrection Palace. The monarchs and the 5 great families would take turns reviving when they died. It was decided from the start who would live. The only people who could live proper lives. Is that why they're all so lethargic? They knew it. For the real life they wanted, the fruit, was something they'd never be able to obtain. Oh, right, now that I think about it, Monarch, oi, old man. It's useless. He's really drunk. It could be a result of acting drunk for 1,000 years. In any case, based on what I heard, after the expedition ended, no one ever saw that mare again. It seemed to have said something before it disappeared. While I failed, I also didn't fail. I wonder if I phrased that correctly. Thanks for your help just now. If it wasn't for you, my captain would have died. When you enter Gorgon next time, make sure to come in through the north gate. Since I know your face, I won't need to check your identification documents. Of course, keep this a secret from my captain. Divine Physician. Sir. Demon Extermination Squad Captain. We've got big trouble. This energy. I guess the Fortress Master is indeed in that state. Dead. The spiritual pressure is tenfold more than what I felt from the dead in the day. Deep within the inner fortress, more accurately, beneath the fortress, I won't ask you to compensate for the damages you've caused within the fortress either. We, the Gorgon Fortress, will provide you with protection. J1SSI, you just need to do us one favor. Please save our Fortress Master. Hey, your Fortress Master is going through deadification. That's right. He suddenly went berserk today. Usually, it only happens once a week, but today, strangely. I'm telling you in advance just in case you're getting the wrong idea. Our Fortress Master is a good person. Before his deadification began, he was a living legend. Since he was one of the few people who went on the Abyss Expedition with the Divine Physician. The Abyss Expedition. Hey, come to think of it, you're able to perform the dead/2, right? Since the Divine Physician is sleeping, you could do it in his stead. I simply imitated what he did. I'm not as good as this old man. It might be different if I learned from him. The Fortress Master. Damn it. You guys, aren't you the Disruption Tower Captain and the Despair Tower Captain? It's been a while, Demon Extermination Squad Captain. That's the guy who can do the dead/, Please step aside. This is urgent. Don't you guys know that as well? That's going to be a problem. We have our orders. Orders? Whose orders? You guys, are you intending to go against the wishes of the heavens? Go against the heavens, huh? The only heaven we have is the forbidden heaven. So fast. Get away, sir. Ho, he's doing quite well. I didn't expect the Forbidden Heaven clan to have people in the fortress. You shouldn't think that we're still the same as we were in the past. Think carefully, Despair Tower Captain, Disruption Tower Captain. If you go back now, I'm sure the Fortress Master will forgive you. What Fortress Master? Are you talking about that thing that's bound underground? He can't even control his own strength. He can't even distinguish between good and evil. That isn't the heaven that we served. Demon Extermination Squad Captain, are you still serving that thing despite seeing the current situation? Believe he will return. This is why conversations don't work for us. If you had been a little smarter, we wouldn't have had to fight like this. Isn't that so? Demon Extermination Squad Captain. The two of them are just stage 4 adapters. There's no way they could defeat a stage 5 like me even though there's two of them. How are they doing this? I can't estimate how fast or strong they are. This isn't just any normal growth. It's as if deatification. Something's wrong here. This is dangerous. Sir. Please run away quickly, ugh. This is revenge for pushing me just now. Pardon. I didn't hear your answer earlier. Are you the guy who's able to perform the dead slash? What if I am? He looks just like a non-adapter on the outside. I'm not sure if he's bullshitting or not. Does he perform the dead slash with that sword? Based on his physique, he's not even half my size. It feels like he can't even throw a proper punch. Are you talking about a punch like this? Disruption Tower Cap. You guys have too many openings for you to call this a defense. You weakling. I can feel a stronger energy as compared to just now. Do you think someone like you can save the Fortress Master even if you are able to get to him? Fear. They're trying to betray others with that level of abilities. How ridiculous. I can't save that person. That's the job of that old man. However, killing the two of you would be a different story. I'm not good at saving people. That's the job of that old man. However, killing the two of you would be a different story. 2. It hasn't even been 1 day since the dead slash was used. Why is this happening? The Divine Physician was here in the morning, and we confirmed that the deatification and energy had calmed down. But why did he suddenly go berserk? I can't believe something like that happened when we had just found a sliver of hope. If the Fortress Master had lasted for just 1 more month, we might have been able to cure him. It's too hard right now. That guy's dead / is just at the level of an imitation of mine, and the situation is different from Mino. The Fortress Master's corruption is in a grave state. A normal person would have become a dead by now. He only lasted this long because of his strong mental fortitude. But if we had another month, that guy's dead / might actually be of help. Although this hasn't been tried before, it might be possible with two people doing the dead / together. Moreover, if it's him. I'm sure there are people here who know who J1SSI is. Damn it, we're already sure that there have been traitors since then. People who are able to control soul corruption have appeared. They're not from the Emerald Bug clan, yet they're able to control the corruption. Yeah, which is why I must go and take a look myself. You mean, personally? Matters related to soul corruption are definitely dangerous. I'm sure the captains or others could go instead of you. It seems you don't trust me a lot. Do you know who I am? I'm the person who has survived that battlefield. Although I lost in the battle for the fruits, I'm still going to be involved in matters regarding the lives of Gorgon's people. Isn't that the Fortress Master? These people watched him from the moment he went to take a look around the outer fortress. And got infected with soul corruption. Don't tell me it was Myhan. Everyone, please calm down. This is serious. It's dangerous. Let's go in once the divine physician gets here. If we delay any longer, Gorgon will meet its end. We can't perform the dead / without the divine physician anyway. Are you intending to kill the Fortress Master or something? You already know full well that we can't win against the Fortress Master even if we charge at him together, don't you? So, why? We'll try using the ideal seal. You can't do that. That's the last resort. There's no going back if it's delayed any further. With the dead seal, we can at least still preserve the Fortress Master's spirit power, isn't that right? We don't have the spirit stone that the dead seal uses, though. We all know, so stop hiding it. He's here. Dark Shadow Squad Captain. How could this be? To think the Dark Shadow Squad Captain who belongs to the inner administration is a traitor. The future of Gorgon is at stake here. How could you try to hide and keep such a thing to yourself? You know full well what'd happen if the Fortress Master truly became a dead. You're not intending to let the Fortress Master turn into a super large-sized dead, right? You've seen it with your own eyes, just how huge a threat one middle-sized dead was to Gorgon, haven't you? A super large-sized dead is a disaster that walks with innumerable deads and destroys everything it passes by. Do you really want to let that happen? The Fortress Master went berserk, and the divine physician isn't here. What he just said is reasonable. But it doesn't mean that we can do anything as long as we have the spirit stone. The dead seal is a secret technique that only the Emerald Bug clan can use. How are we supposed to bring someone from the Emerald Bug clan here? Don't worry about that. Because I've already brought people who know how to use that secret technique here. They aren't from the Emerald Bug clan, though, they're not, but they're still able to do things like making the seal. Something's wrong. At this rate, if they perform the dead seal, the Fortress Master's spirit power will be sealed into the spirit stone as it is. And since there aren't any successors within Chaos, anyone who gets a hold of the spirit stone that has the Fortress Master's spirit power will inherit his spirit power and could become the next master of Gorgon. If the spirit stone falls into the hands of someone dangerous. Are there people who are able to touch the spirit stone with their bare hands excluding beings like the members of the Emerald Bug clan and J1SSI, who's outside of the normal system? People who are able to control soul corruption have appeared. People who are able to control soul corruption. Everything that has happened since half a year ago, from when the Fortress Master's soul got corrupted until he went berserk, was this all the Outer Administrator's plan? You guys. Capture the Outer Administrator. Ah, they were all in on it. There's nothing that I can do anymore. I'm sorry, Fortress Master. Because of our complacence, we weren't able to protect Gorgon. I'm truly sorry. 2. What on earth is happening? TCH. J1SSI. You. Who the hell are you? How dare you come here? Outer Administrator, please stop here. Your traitorous acts have already been exposed to the world. Your people have already spilled it all out. I am sorry. What do you think you are doing, Outer Administrator? I guess they decided to commit suicide upon being exposed. How could you blame me for being unable to stop them from committing suicide? That's ridiculous. Everyone, get a grip. This is a rebellion. If the Dead Seal proceeds, everything the Outer Administrator has planned will become reality. What are all of you doing? I'm sorry, Demon Extermination Squad Captain. The will of Outer Administrator Mayhan, no, don't go against the will of the Forbidden Heaven clan. We'll need you to stay put until the Fortress Master's seal is completed. You cowardly traitors, in return for saving the Fortress Master, Gorgon will provide me with protection. You made the wrong promise with me. Since Gorgon can't promise me protection. That means. Let's change the contents of the promise. Pardon. In return, give me this old man. And, I'll set up the Abyss expedition again. You will help me with that. What a pile of nonsense that is. I've already heard of the story about there being a person who was able to kill Janaya, who was a dead, in one strike. I thought that was a lie, but I guess it's true. We'll have to go all out as well. Arg. Cook. Damn it. They're coming at me endlessly. Sigh. Normal thrust. If I hadn't stopped blocking, I definitely wouldn't have survived.